Guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing a drugstore makeup haul. I haven't done a haul in a little bit and a couple of things were on sale and just a couple things I've been really wanting, so I decided to get them pretty much. So we'll just hop on into it. So I got a foundation. I finally got the Maybelline Matte and Poreless foundation. I actually got this at Family Dollar. I got the shade Classic Ivory. It is a little bit too dark, but we'll get to that in a minute. But I'm really excited to try this out because I love the Maybelline Dewy and Smooth, and I've heard so many good things about the Matte and Poreless. And where my Covergirl Ready Set Gorgeous foundation has been discontinued, I need to find a replacement. Also, by the way, if this side of my face looks really chubby and chipmunky, it's because I had my wisdom tooth pulled on Friday and I felt good to film, but as you can see, like, this side looks slim and this side looks chipmunky. So, but yeah, so really excited to try that out. And see what I think of that. Now, like I said, it is a little too dark, and I have a couple foundations that are a little too dark, and I also have foundations that I love, but they're specifically winter foundations because they're too light. So I decided to get the Catrice Prime and Fine Makeup Transformer Drops in Lightening and Darkening, so I can try to lighten up foundations that are too dark and to darken up my winter foundations if I want to wear them in the summertime. Being my shade, my color's changing, but usually the lightest is perfect in the winter time, or it's too dark, or it's perfect in the summertime but the next shade up is too dark, or it's just too dark in general. So I thought these would be perfect. The applicator of these is just a little like needle nose almost. So I'm really excited to try these out. Hold on. Sorry about that. So yeah, I got a couple face products and a couple eye products, and then we'll go to the lips. So one of the face products I got is the Covergirl Vitalist Healthy Glow Highlighter, and I got mine in the shade 1. It's kind of like a pearl color, and I thought that would be perfect for my skin tone. The other shades just looked like they were going to be way too dark for me, but this one looked perfect. Like, look how pretty that looks. So I'm really excited to try that out, especially, like I have said a couple of times already, in the summertime I really don't like wearing a ton of makeup, as you can see. So I think that would be a really good addition to my summertime highlighters. See, I like really soft highlighters in the summertime. I got the e.l.f. Pressed Mineral Bronzer in the shade Baked Peach. I ordered this off of Ulta and it did come to me broken, so I emailed them for a replacement, but they don't sell it anymore. So I just repressed it, so that's just kind of what it looks like. I'm really excited to try this out, especially now that I've finished my Hoola bronzer. Sneak peek for upcoming Project Pan video, and so I can just kind of play around with a couple more bronzers now that that's completely done, and this is one of the ones I want to play with. I did get the LA Colors contour stick, and I got it in the shade Dark, because Dark actually looked like a contour color, and the medium shade kind of just looked more like a bronzer color. So I got the dark shade. I've used it once or twice, and I will say I do blend it out with a sponge because it is a little too dark for my skin tone, but once it's blended out with a sponge, it looks absolutely perfect. So really, really, really like that. I have used that already. Alright, so let's get into the eyeshadow palettes. They're all by BH Cosmetics. I want to dive in more into BH Cosmetics. Also want to dive into Catrice a little bit more. Model Zone, Lottie London, all those. But I'm starting off with BH Cosmetics because I've heard so many good things about them. And what really got it started was the Shannexo, the Remix palette. You guys know that I already had the original palette. In fact, it's right here in my declutter pile. Because I never liked how one side was lipsticks. I just don't use lipsticks in the pan. So I'm really happy that's coming out of my collection. But what's nice is, so both sides are eyeshadows. One side is the original palette. So as you can see, they're exactly the same. So I liked the fact that she did the original palette on one side, because that meant I could get rid of that one. That was collecting space because I didn't want to use the lipsticks. But on the other side, there's even more eyeshadows, and these are just so pretty. I would love to see how this shade right here works as a blush. But right now I'm trying to pan Coralista in my Cheekathon palette. So I'm very excited to try this out. I love Shannexo. So yeah. I also got the BH Cosmetics Weekend Festival palette, and this is what it looks like. It's so beautiful. I remember when they started, when everyone was talking about this, and I was like, I need it. I need it in my life. And I was just waiting and waiting and waiting for Ulta to have it, and they finally had it. So I was like, it's time. It's time. Because originally I was saving up all my points until I hit 2,000, because that's when you get the best deal for when you spend them. But I saw it and I was like, I need to get it now before it's either taken away or it's sold out. And at the same time, another palette from BH that I have that I'm going to show you next was in stock, and I've been waiting for it to be in stock for such a long time. So I was like, it's time. It's time. So I'm really excited to use the shade Wicked. It's a pretty purple color. I'm excited about Ultimate, Dippy, Electric. And Neon. So excited. So the palette that I was just talking about that I had been waiting to come into stock for so long and was finally in stock with the BH Cosmetics Festival palette was the Take Me Back to Brazil palette. I've been wanting this palette since my friend Lexi got it. She loves this palette. Her and I have just been so bored with neutrals. I say that as I have a very neutral look, but like I told you guys, I just really don't like wearing makeup in the summertime. So when I do wear makeup in the summertime, it tends to be very subdued like it is today. But in general, her and I have been very bored with neutral looks. We're makeup lovers, and we wanted to be able to explore a little bit. So she got this, and I asked her about it, and she raved about it. So I was like, okay, that's it. I need to get it. I'm excited to work with the greens and the yellows, the purples and the blue. Okay, I'm just excited to work with it all. So I'm not gonna lie to you. The pans are a lot smaller than I thought they were going to be. Like, let me show you the comparison. So these are like normal size and these are like mini, but at the same time, I can understand why. There's like twice the amount of shades in this one, but also not a lot of people go for more colorful looks all the time, so I can understand why they did smaller pans and how that would be more beneficial to them. And the palette is already big, so I can only imagine if they had full-size pans that it would be much, much larger, such as their Zodiac palette, which I also grabbed. I'm sure you guys have seen this multiple times. But that's just what it looks like. I'm kind of disappointed with the Scorpio shade. I'm not gonna lie to you. If I were gonna pick the Scorpio shade, I'd pick what Libra was, but that's just because I love purples with my eye color. So that could just be me being judgmental. But I really love this palette, and I can't wait to play around with it. I definitely plan on doing purple looks with the matte purples down here in Libra. I'm going to do a Scorpio look, because even though I'm not into the Scorpio shade right now, I'm a Scorpio and I need to be able to do a Scorpio look. I'm sorry if I'm not as vibrant or excited as I normally am. I'm just trying to be careful with my wisdom tooth wound. So, trying not to be like, ah! And it does have like a little highlight shade in the middle, which I'm really excited about. That could probably be used on the face too. So, really excited about this. Alright. For lips, that's all I got left is lips, and then we are done. So the first thing I got is the Covergirl Vitalist Elixir Lip Oil. I got mine in the shade Guava Goodness, and it smells really good. But in my opinion, it kind of goes on the lips clear. So I think this is more of a really good topper shade, because it kind of goes on everything and doesn't really change the look of the shade that you have underneath. Also, do you like my earrings? I got them at Walmart for $4. They're from the new Time and True line. I love them. But anywho, I think it's just a really good necessity to have some glosses that can kind of just go over anything. And I definitely think this is one of them. Because it has a pink doe foot applicator, I tend to put it over pink lipsticks just because I'm a freak like that. But anywho, I also got the e.l.f. Colored lip balm in the shade Berry Sweet. I have it in, I had already purchased it in Bare Kiss, and when I saw that Ulta had it in another shade, I decided to get it. I love the smell of these. They smell like menthol, or peppermint, I should say. But I think it's a really pretty color, and really excited to wear that come the fall time. I prefer wearing berries in the fall time personally. So, alright, I got the rest of the lip products I got at Dollar Tree, fun fact, but they're all Rimmel. I was very surprised to see Rimmel in Dollar Tree, so I'm really excited. The first two things I got are lip liners from their Exaggerate lip line. I love these lip liners. So I just got the shades Pinka Punch and Peachy Beachy. I know I've showed you. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so these actually have different like applicators, which I'm fine with. It's whatever. I still like the formula, but let me show you East End Snob, because I know that one has. So as you can see with East End Snob, it kind of has that slanted applicator, and I always really liked that with the Exaggerate line. So when I saw these, I figured they would have the same one, but I guess they're changing their applicator, because it's just like a normal lip liner, which is fine because I still love the formula. So I'm really excited to wear those. And then I got 4 of their Color Rush Long Lasting Intense Color Bombs. So I got the shade I Want Candy, which is just a really pretty pink. I got the shade All You Need Is Pink, but it's kind of in a red packaging. So I'm very intrigued to see how this is gonna look on the lips. I also have Give Me a Cuddle. I almost said Give Me Guava. nope, Give Me a Cuddle, which is kind of like a peachy nude color, which I think will be really pretty. And then I got Lady Marmalade, which is kind of like an orangey color, which I'm super excited about. So that is everything I got. This was over the span of like 4 months. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye!